Liverpool asserted their dominance further with an emphatic win over Ipswich. Dave's here again, and it's another match review of the match between Liverpool and Ipswich. Here are a few takeaways from the match. But before we go on, please kindly click that subscribe button to stay updated and also get more reviews like this. Liverpool continued their march towards Premier League glory with a commanding 4-1 victory over Ipswich Town at Anfield. It was a scintillating performance from Arne Slot's side, who controlled proceedings from the start to the finish and overwhelmed a struggling Ipswich team. This win keeps Liverpool firmly at the top of the table, 6 points clear of second-placed Arsenal with a game in hand. Here is the match breakdown. In the first half, the Reds wasted no time in asserting their dominance through Dominic Szoboszlai's 11th minute goal. He latched onto a perfectly weighted pass from Ibrahima Konate. This low-driven shot from the edge of the box beat Ipswich goalkeeper, sending the Anfield crowd into a frenzy. In the 35th minute, Liverpool doubled their lead as Mo Salah marked a personal milestone. A clever 1-2 with Cody Gakpo feed Salah in the box and he slotted home with his trademark precision. The goal was his 100th goal at Anfield, cementing his status as one of the Liverpool's greatest ever players. Just before halftime, Cody Gakpo extended their lead to 3-0 after a brilliant counter-attack. Salah turned provider, delivering a pinpoint cross that Gakpo volleyed into the bottom corner. Liverpool headed into the break with complete control and Ipswich struggled to contain the relentless pressure. In the second half, Liverpool continued their onslaught after the interval, showing no signs of complacency. Gakpo scored his second of the match, capping off an excellent team move. Trent Alexander-Arnold, in his familiar playmaking role, delivered a beautiful cross from the right flank, which Gakpo met with a towering header to make it 4-0. Gakpo's clinical performance showcased his growing importance in Liverpool's attack. In the 90th minute, Ipswich pulled one back through Jacob Greaves, who headed home from a corner. While it was little more than a consolation, it was a moment of pride for the visitors in an otherwise one-sided affair. Key performances: Cody Gakpo, the Dutch forward, was Liverpool's standout player with 2 goals and an assist. His movement, composure and clinical finishing were exemplary, earning him the Man of the Match award. Yes, Mo Salah. Salah's milestone was a highlight, but his overall performance was equally impressive. His link-up play with Gakpo and Szoboszlai kept Ipswich defense constantly on the edge. Trent Alexander-Arnold, operating in a hybrid midfield defensive role, Alexander-Arnold dictated the tempo of the game and contributed an assist for Gakpo's second goal. His creativity and passing range were on full display. Vaclav. Despite conceding 4 goals, Ipswich goalkeeper made several important saves to keep the scoreline from becoming even more lopsided. Liverpool's high press and quick transition were too much for Ipswich to handle, and the Slotsmen dominated possession and outshot their opponent. The midfield trio of Szoboszlai, McAllister and Curtis Jones controlled the centre of the park, providing a platform for Liverpool's attacking players to thrive. Ipswich, on the other hand, struggled to cope with Liverpool's intensity. While they showed brief moments of resilience, their defence was overwhelmed by the pace and movement of Liverpool's front line. Their best moments came late in the goal, when Liverpool had already eased off. With this victory, Liverpool remains firmly in first place, now on 53 points. Their title charge looks increasingly unstoppable, as they've also maintained an impressive unbeaten run at Anfield this season. This loss leaves Ipswich in the relegation zone, tied on points with Wolverhampton Wanderers. Manager Kieran McKenna will need to rally his squad quickly as they face another daunting task in their next match against Manchester City. In the end, Liverpool's performance was a statement of intent as they continue to chase Premier League glory. For Ipswich, this was a harsh reminder of the gulf in quality between themselves and the league's elite. While the Reds celebrated another resounding win, Ipswich will need to regroup quickly as the battle to avoid relegation intensifies. And yes, thank you for watching this video. Please do well to click the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.